Hello, this is Christopher Ian Chenoweth, and I'm having one of those great days, and I pray that you are too. Life is sweet. But I'll tell you something, I will admit that life is not as sweet as some of us remember from watching television and the 1950s sitcoms. Those black and white shows on the tiny little screen that we were watching, they were simple, they were sweet, they were idyllic. To my memory, no matter what was going on, it happened quickly, and within a half an hour, and that's with the commercials put in, there was a happy ending. I'm not sure what happened to me as a young child, but I got conditioned by some of those shows that I thought that life was supposed to be like Ozzie and Harriet and Leave It to Beaver. I thought that it would be easy. I thought that there would be no real conflicts, and when conflicts came, they would be solved in 30 minutes time. Have you ever noticed in one of those 1950 sitcoms, there were never any bugs or insects? And I was watching the other night, and the two boys, Leave It to Beaver show, were camping in the backyard. And not once during the half an hour time did they ever swat at an insect. I'm recording this in February in Texas. And I'll tell you, already we have our mosquitoes out, and it is no exaggeration. Some of those things are this big. It is unnatural. I have to admit that I dislike bugs buzzing around me, but that's the simplistic part of me talking. I know as a small-time farmer that these bugs have their place. And when I say a small-time farmer, I'm talking about just a small garden that I have at my house. Truthfully, my yard is more like a rock in the summertime. There's a whole bunch of brown, and every once in a while, you see that blade of grass coming through. It's an amazing thing to witness, especially for my neighbors. There is that part of me, and maybe that part of you, that still holds the world in the 1950s sitcom hopeful mind, that everything is supposed to be easy, and spiritual truth is supposed to come easy, and when a problem isn't solved in a very short period of time, something's wrong. I can remember when I was attending ministerial school many years ago, they would have different people play role models in counseling. And all the students would solve every problem that that person had in their life in 30 minutes time. And we all watched and we all applauded, but real life is not that way. To help us to understand the process to regular life, imagine a caterpillar and feel like this caterpillar as if you were there in its place crawling across a Persian rug. From its point of view, crawling across that Persian rug, it must encounter a lot of strange things before its eyes. It couldn't make any sense of the change in colors, changing constantly right and left. They would just seem like a mishmash, and it would cause strange feelings of insecurity to come up, I'm sure, within the caterpillar. But one day, the caterpillar becomes a butterfly, and when it does, it can fly over that same rug, and then it will see something else. It will be able to see the patterns in the colors of the rug, and hopefully it will all make sense. It will see that there really was a grand design in all the mishmash. Well, sometimes right where we are in human life, we can look back on our life to some of those things that seem so bad at the time. and realize now that they were really an open door to opportunity. And I pray that this is one of those times for us, no matter what you're going through or what I'm going through. I pray that we can have a new sense soon as we rise above it and view all the aspects of it. God bless your day and your week.